let's talk about photographing jewelry. Jewelry comes in various types, ranging from small items like rings and earrings to larger ones like necklaces and brooches. The materials used include gold, silver, and various gemstones. Their exquisite craftsmanship and unique designs, together with the lighting, bring out their distinct charm. As these items are often valuable decorations, it's crucial for the images to showcase their precision, beauty, and value. Before photographing, it's important to carefully observe the distinctive features of the jewelry's design. While jewelry surfaces may differ in hardness and smoothness, when light is directed at them from specific angles, they can produce a sparkling and captivating effect. To ensure the clarity of their texture, it's recommended to wear gloves while handling jewelry. Next, let's take a look at our example image for this session. This image showcases a creative, eye-level view of a pearl product. The props used in the image are a few dried lotus seed heads. The creative concept lies in the resonance between the texture of the lotus seeds and the pearls, because the texture of the lotus seed heads differs from that of the product. It emphasizes the contrast and highlights the gloss of the pearls. Let's analyze the lighting setup. This image predominantly captures contour lighting. On the left, there's a horizontal side light that emphasizes the contour of the left part. On the right, there's a low-angle backlight that outlines the product's shape. These two light sources also create highlights on the pearl's surface. Additionally, there's another highlight at the slightly central top position. In terms of lighting equipment, we can use a combination of a standard hood and honeycomb grid to narrow the contour light and emphasize its shape. The shooting angle can be a horizontal perspective. Regarding camera settings, since there's a certain degree of depth of field in this image, we choose an aperture of f8, along with a shutter speed of a 125th seconds and an ISO of 100. For the focal length, a 100mm lens can be used to control the composition of the entire image. Another special feature of this image is that the front view is dark. In this case, we should know that if the front highlight were present in the image, it would diminish the distinct contour lighting effect. Therefore, this lighting effect of this image was achieved by combining two separate shots. So during the shooting, we can take two photos, one capturing the contour lighting from the sides, and the other capturing the front highlight. Then we can combine these two images in post-processing to achieve the final desired effect. Now let's set up this composition. We'll start by selecting appropriate lotus seed heads and the pearls of the necklace that I've prepared in advance. Let's place them in the suitable openings. For this composition, we'll use 3 lotus seed heads connected with iron wires to create a sense of integrity. Now I've threaded the dried lotus seed heads together, using both thin and thick iron wires to achieve a cohesive effect. Then I'll hang it on the light stand, position it roughly under the lighting, and secure it in place with paper tape. At this point, we need to ensure that the background of the composition is in a dark environment to highlight the contour lighting. To achieve this, we can add a piece of black velvet fabric as the background, which will enhance the desired contour lighting effect. With the composition set up, let's find the positions for the lighting. We'll continue to use the LED light for this purpose. Since the size and shape of the actual lotus seed heads on site might differ from those in the example image, we need to comprehensively examine the scene and adjust the positions accordingly. We must consider both the pearls and the contour lighting on the lotus seed heads. The right side lighting should be around this area, emphasizing the contour of this part. Let's take a look at the left side. The light should be positioned around this area to create a contour effect. Now, for the front light, as we mentioned earlier, it should create a specular highlight on the front of the pearl. However, if we directly illuminate the front, it will brighten the entire lotus seed head. Therefore, for this composition, we need to capture the contour lighting on the sides first, and then capture the frontal specular highlight. In post-processing, we can combine the two images to achieve the final result. Let's proceed. With the shooting, we'll first capture the effect of the two side lights emphasizing the contours. Then we'll add the frontal light. Through post-processing, we'll blend these two images to achieve the desired final composition. The ultimate image looks like this. Both watches and jewelry are small reflective products, which presents certain challenges for photography. Through the examples we've discussed, you should now have a preliminary understanding of the photography techniques for this type of product. We provide practice sample images in the course materials. Hope you'll take the time to practice and interact with me actively through comments.